that filming?
Nope.
G'day and welcome to another episode of the A-League Couch Critics. I'm Sog.
And I'm Brad.
And today we're going to be talking about why the FFA stink. We're going to be talking about the W League and why they've decided to reject amending the rules to allow Wellington to have a W League side.
Yeah, it's pretty crap. So let's get into it. First off, what's the story? Wellington Phoenix want to get a W League side for the 2021 W League season, which starts, well, it's meant to start next month, so I'm going to draw for that or the men's.
Same time as the men's, yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right? We're
W side,
co-hosting a World Cup, Women's World Cup with New Zealand.
Yeah.
They want an opportunity because they don't have a professional women's league to give some of the young players meaningful game time and competition to up their skills so that they're competitive in the Women's World Cup. And so it makes sense that we would join together, allow them in the competition, which would make our women's competition stronger as well. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago, but we'd love to see the Mariners get a women's team. We'd love to see Wellington. We'd love to see Macarthur and Western United.
Yeah.
We'd love to see we'd love to see these things happen so that we have a more competitive league.
Yeah.
And so, Bradley, why have the FFA kind of killed their hopes of having a W League team?
To explain it was because of the rule that you're only allowed 4 foreigners in a W League or an A League side. Obviously, the men's have an exemption for their Kiwi players to be counted as local players, but apparently the women's team isn't being granted the same exception because they haven't consulted with the clubs. There hasn't been enough time to consult with the clubs, which is crap because I think all the W League sides, I assume, I don't speak for them, but, I'd like to think they're good people. They understand that, it'd be fair enough for a New Zealand-based team to have their New Zealand players but count as their home players.
And what do they mean at a late stage, this later stage? Do they want to be in for this next season?
I think they wanted to start this season.
So you still had 2 months to consult, if they were ready to go and had a place to play and a base, and I mean we haven't heard about fixtures yet, so it's not like that would have been a big consideration to plan them in. It's a 9-round bloody competition.
If you had, there's 9 teams, and if you had Wellington, that'd be 10. That'd be much easier. There'd be no buys.
Yeah,
and I think it's a definitely missed opportunity for the New Zealand footballers because, they've got a World Cup in a couple of years' time here, and it would have been perfect opportunity for them to be playing a lot of regular football because New Zealand doesn't have a national semi-professional women's comp, and I assume a lot of those have to play overseas.
What do you think that does for the relationship between the FFA and Football New Zealand? Like, that obviously New Zealand want to join in with our league, for their own prospects, and Australia just shutting the door. Like, is it a smart idea when we're going to host a World Cup with them?
Yeah, I don't think it's a smart idea, but I don't think it's up to the FFA to be carrying the weight of New Zealand football. But I don't think it's a good move. I think Wellington Phoenix isn't the FFA's not necessarily priority. It's not their problem. They're a foreign team playing in a foreign league, and it's not up to them to look after them, but it would have been a great opportunity to actually look after them. It's I'd imagine it'd be a pretty easy thing to give them the tick and go ahead, but apparently not. But we're not business people. We're not officials and admin people like our friends at the FFA. But I think it's a real crap move.
No, it just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. I don't know why. One, if New Zealand's got a pretty decent national team for the women's anyway, so we'd love to see more New Zealand players playing in the W League. That would be great. It boosts the A League, gives you an extra team.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone in the women's game in Australia would have an issue with Kiwi internationals being counted as locals so that they could play for the next couple of seasons. It just really baffles me. I'm pretty annoyed at the FFA for blocking this.
Yeah, and
I think it's not a smart move.
And the talk is that this season's going to end in June, that we're not going to have a season until the start of 2022. And so the next opportunity to get that women's team in would be 2022. 6 7 months out from, like, assuming that, okay, no, if the league starts in like February, that's like 4 or 5 months out from the World Cup. So, I mean, yeah, it'd be good to get a season in the W League, but 2 seasons would be much more beneficial for all the Kiwi players. Maybe they're scared that that Wellington Phoenix will stack their team with all the New Zealand players and they'll just carve up.
But even if they did, like, fantastic.
Oh, who cares? Yeah, no, I think it'd be great. Like, who cares? Like, another new team in the league.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a real... it's just a cock block from the FA, I reckon.
Yeah, a little bit. Is it a power move that FA's kind of trying to show that they're in control? Or...
I don't know. I think it's just a stupid move. I think the FFA made some pretty stupid moves in the past, and this is another stupid move.
And look, there's been some good things that the FFA have done, absolutely.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I just think this is just it seems to be the wrong decision. And a lot of the football community, you guys have kind of come out and said this as well, that it just doesn't make sense. This is not the right move. And so I guess like we did a couple of weeks ago, where we implored you, we asked you to jump on the bandwagon, jump on a Twitter and have a go at the FFA and say, hey, we want Canberra to have an A-League seat.
I haven't done that in a while, I've got to do that.
Yeah, get back on that. Well, let's just start doing it again. Let's get all of the community saying, hey, A-League, why are you not letting Wellington into the W League? Let's put some pressure on them. Just tell them that this is actually a good thing for the W League. We want to see it happen. So jump on and tweet to the FFA.
We should get a hashtag.
W League. Yeah.
What's the hashtag? Give the ladies' Knicks a go or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll drop the hashtag in the description for
we'll
this video, and we'll get you out there. We'll make sure you get out there and share the word. Give the ladies' Knicks a go.
Yeah.
That could be the hashtag.
Yeah, sounds good. Yep. But really, that's all we wanted to chat about. We're in the off season. I guess we'll make some videos. We're waiting for these fixtures to be announced, and I know you guys are too. So we'll look forward to seeing you when football starts back up.
Yeah. Not long left in the off season, just over a month now. But wish we had a draw so we could know. I'd love to go to a MacArthur game, new team coming in. I'm sure we'd love to go and see our own teams play as well. So we'll have to get down there and maybe do a few profiles on a few different clubs and rate the experience of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks so much for watching this video, and be sure to leave a like and just leave us a comment how you're getting through this off season, and we'll chat to you next time.
Yeah. Give the ladies' Knicks a fair go.
Catch up.